Yo, what's going on, everybody? UltimatDJz here from the Teaching Trek Podcast, the Talking Trek Podcast, and the Teaching Trek YouTube. Sorry, it's been a super long day here with the February launch, the Arcfall Day launch of Rules of Acquisition. The Ferengi are here. Quark is here. And with it comes a new series of events. We're going to talk all about those here in your event guide video. Before we get started, please be aware of the section below this video where you can leave your comments, you can leave your questions, and we'll try to answer those for you as we go along. The event calendar, not quite as busy this month, but if we do continue to see a concentrated amount of rewards built into these events, then I'm kind of okay getting paid the same and doing a little bit less work. We will see. There's definitely an emphasis on mining this month with the new concentrated latinum, so we will break it all down for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump right in. Here we are into the game, and let me see if I can find my notes. Where's my notes? Here we go. All right, let's hop right on into your game center, your in-game news right here, okay? Going to take a look at a couple of things. So, obviously, we're starting out. Here's day one, which you guys already know about. War is good for business. This is a 96-hour event, kind of an umbrella here. You got a 96-hour Alliance milestone for completing these events and killing some extra hostiles, okay? And today we had Elimination, all right? It's going to run twice, but it's simple. It's just eliminating some hostiles, okay? Killing hostiles, we're going to get that coming up again here before too awful long. Coming on day two, that would be on Wednesday, Extraction, okay? It's still a part of this war and business, kind of an Alliance milestone meta. Extraction, real simple. Just go do some mining, okay? Some resources, concentrated latinum. That is going to be the focus, all right? Materials and concentrated latinum that you're going to be doing with the new Feeshas. And as we had discussed, you know, the original Devore not being not being really effective at all on the new latinum. So this is going to definitely take some creativity. And for those of you who have not yet been able to scrap and build your Feeshas, then you will have material mining here on day two for you, all right? Also, on day two, Jellyfish Brawl, that's going to come up, one of two that we get this month. So Jellyfish Brawl is going to come up on day two, which would be Wednesday. Starting on Thursday, one new SLB, I should say. That is this one right here, War and Business Speculation, all right? It's a 24-hour solo leaderboard, and the news game description says that we're going to seize Latinum. Now, I have tried to seek a little bit of clarification on this. Here's what I do know. There very well could be a scoring mechanic for stealing Latinum, but what this is right here, folks, is a Devore and a Feeshas PvP event, okay? So I know it's surveys. You guys are going to have to get a little bit creative out there, okay? There's no real PvP crews that specifically work against surveys. You're going to have to get a little bit creative and find out how you're going to be able to win in this PvP event. But this is, in fact, a PvP event. There will likely be a mechanic for seizing or stealing Latinum, but at its core, it's going to be a PvP event for Devore and Devore Feeshas in select systems, but likely probably going to be some of these concentrated Latinum systems, at least for the stealing Latinum part, all right? So we'll know more details when that comes up on day three, but just be aware that that is a Devore and a Feeshas PvP event. Coming up on day four, one new SMS, that is Provocation right here, okay? That is going to be dealing damage to armadas, and I know I keep preaching this. I preach it till I'm just fuzzy blue in the face. This is a day to use uncommon directives, folks. Uncommon directives deal damage. If you are a player that struggles with a directive allocation, then this is a day that you use uncommons, dealing damage to armada targets. Of course, you can do rares and epics as well if you've got a bunch of those. All right, that is a 24-hour milestone and going to be paying the Dabo tokens for your Dabo refinery. Coming up on day five, it does actually get busier, okay? Day five is Quark's Test, and that is kind of the overarching meta here for obtaining Epic Quark. Now, we told you in the Arcfall video that if you want to unlock this Epic Officer, you're going to have to do 100% of Quark SMSs plus buy the $100 Battle Pass. Well, now we know that there are 33 shards in that Battle Pass. If you want to avoid the $99, you are going to have to pick up a combination, a total of 33 shards from Quark in these 2 runs of the solo leaderboard, okay? You can't count any of the SMS because that's all part of the meta. It's already counted. So you will have to find, if you do not want to spend $100 on the Battle Pass, you're going to have to find 33 shards here in Quark's test, okay? And these are the 2 leaderboards. Now, these leaderboards are very traditional, right? Materials, Armada directives, and a new one this year, spending Latinum. What we do know about this event is that it's going to count Latinum for research, buildings, upgrades, and ships. Now, this is interesting to me. We have not tried this mechanic in the past. This is going to be new. I hope that it technically works, but I'm curious. Latinum spend counted for research. What does that mean? Is that an instant build? Or would speed-ups count for that? Speed-ups are not technically research, although, you know, they could count the construction speed-ups because that would be basically for tiering up ships. That would be for station buildings and upgrades, and it would be for research. So I'm hoping that it is construction speed-ups that we're actually going to get credit for here. But on the other hand, it could be instant builds, and it could be Latinum conversion for ship XP. This is new. We've never seen it before, and we're going to explore it together coming up. But at the very least, I do expect construction speed-ups to count because those work for all these categories, and hopefully maybe XP included in there. We will find out. Now, the good news is that if you're spending Latinum on these speed-ups, then you're rushing through some of these builds, whether they're ship tier upgrades or research starts or buildings and that, and you're spending materials on that. So you're actually getting a little bit of synergy there. You're getting a kind of a double dip right there. You're spending the materials. You're also spending the Latinum on the speed ups to clear those through, okay? Try to get those done. So that is 2 runs of the Quark auction, and that is coming up on the 12th, which is a Saturday. That's when that's first going to launch. Of course, we will have Cosmic Cleanup on the Saturdays as well. Just as an FYI, Discovery BPPs will be back in Cosmic Cleanup. Now, also during this Quark's test meta, you will have the exact same scoring metric for an avatar that's going on. Here is a paired SMS. This is a part of the sourcing plan. So even though we've got the auction up here, we've got the avatar auction here, you also, on the same 48-hour series or time zone starting Saturday, running through Sunday, all the way through Monday at Event Reset, then you will have a paired SMS for material spend, and that will get you some shards as well. This is an epic officer this month, guys. I don't expect this to be a super low number of materials. We have seen material requisitions in the past of, you know, depending on ops level. If you guys remember back to Heart of Ston, I expect something kind of like that. So if you want to go back and take a look at what it was that you were required to spend and begin to start planning how you're going to spend, I do expect something very, very similar with this solo milestone for material spend. Also, on Quark's test, well, that's really it for this first weekend, okay? That's it for this first weekend. Now, I'm going to come back to strength in just a moment because we're going to go in order of the calendar. Also, on the day, Saturday, starting with all this stuff, with the material spends and all this stuff, it won't just be about clicking and spending. We also will have ticketed event days going on there on day 5, 6, and 7. Sorry, I take that back. Day 5, 3 events is rather the correction. On February 12th, Saturday, you're going to have 1 day of ticketed events. It will have 3 ticketed events, and of course, 1 of those has been sourced in your Battle Pass, all right? So, decently busy Saturday, especially if you're going to be building a lot and paying attention to the leaderboard. Plus, you got ticketed events, Cosmic Cleanup that day. Starting on Sunday, we actually begin a new kind of meta. This is called Ferengi Love Songs, okay? This is an Alliance leaderboard that's going to run for 72 hours where you will get points for completing events, okay? And, it doesn't say this, but and mining concentrated Latinum. So, this may be a secondary deadline for you, though, for some of you guys who are working to try to get that thing finished and out of the scrapper and built. You will have a 72-hour Alliance leaderboard, Ferengi Love Songs, to do event completion and mine the new concentrated latinum. Unknown at this point if original latinum will actually score. It is specific in my notes that it is concentrated latinum, and therefore that is maybe what you should count on being able to do during this Alliance leaderboard. However, there's 3 SMSs going along with this. Love and Profit, which is just power. I expect this to be something simple, probably XP, Officer XP, Ship XP, maybe some research, something like that, but that's what I expect this one to be right here on Sunday. And again, this is Sunday, so we are still during the time of this auction, okay? So this, maybe it's a little bit lighter of a calendar, but there is a lot of synergy and a lot of getting paid for multiple different events. So you got this on Sunday, 24 hours, where you can build power, accumulate power, and if you do that with research and buildings, then you're also going to get credit in the Quark auction, okay? Then coming up on Monday, the 14th, Lust and Latinum. This is pretty much, it's self-explanatory. You're going to spend the day mining Latinum, all right? And you will be able to mine some other things, and of course, concentrated Latinum is going to be focused on in this event as well. Then on Tuesday, February 15th, which will be, by the way, happy Valentine's Day on the 14th for those of you who, want to do that on a Monday. Does that on a Monday. Anyway, Tuesday, Desire and Destruction, okay? The day after Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. Let's see, I just don't like Valentine's Day. The day after Valentine's Day, Destruction. All right, you'll just be out there hunting hostiles, killing hostiles, and doing all that. This ALB is going to score based on all 3 of these SMSs, as well as you mining concentrated Latinum and placing for your Alliance, all right? Coming up on the 16th, that is a Wednesday, we're going to step into this Recruiting Ferengi Alliance Leaderboard, another Alliance Leaderboard where you are going to be just recruiting officers, okay? I'm kind of hoping for some kind of a special pack in there, maybe some type of special recruiting pack, maybe an opportunity for you guys, some of you guys to hang on to some of your Dabo tokens, okay? Because we do know that in the Dabo bundles, you've got chances at drawing both epic, Quark, and rare Fess and Aerok, okay? Well, this is an Alliance leaderboard, as well as a solo milestone accompanying for recruiting, all right? Recruiting, or at least having these, all right? So the Alliance leaderboard is going to be for recruiting with bonus points for the new officers, okay? So a great chance to spend your Dabo tokens. But on the same day, you are going to be paid to mine with these officers, okay? They are, after all, mining officers. So on the 16th, again, also on Wednesday, you're going to have mining with the Ferengi brothers. Now, listen, don't fret if you haven't unlocked them at this point. You will be able to finish this event without having the new Ferengi officers, but you'll be able to do it faster and easier if, in fact, you do have one of the new Ferengi officers right here, okay? Now, also on Wednesday the 16th, it's not in your in-game news center, but we're telling you about this just like we did with Jelly Brawl. You will have a Parabellum event on Wednesday the 16th. So, a decently busy day. You're going to be doing some mining, you're going to be doing some clicking and recruiting, and you've also got a Parabellum, okay? Then on Thursday, February 17th, one new SMS. Now, this is somewhat interesting. I don't know much about this event. What I expect it to be is something that Scopely has kind of spent a little bit of time on and that we typically like. Last month, it was Starfleet Academy. This time, it's Quark's Cargo, okay? You'll see here that there's going to be clues provided to hunt down and return the missing items in the in what he has lost, okay? This is designated as a multi-part event, so I'm expecting that scrambled communication style meta or the Starfleet Academy from last month, where we're going to see a couple of different parts. We're going to see a couple of different sub-events that feed into this solo milestone. That will last 48 hours, going Thursday into Saturday at event reset. As a matter of fact, on Friday the 18th, you have nothing new at all. Friday the 18th will, in fact, be kind of a day off, kind of maybe a catch-up day, and maybe that's when Scopely decided that you guys were all going to go out and celebrate Valentine's Day, because there's nothing, no new solo milestone, no new solo leaderboard or Alliance leaderboard or this or that. On the 18th, literally the game is empty, especially if you have already done Quark's Cargo, okay? So Friday the 18th, Day off. Enjoy it. Catch up. Go mine Latinum. Saturday the 19th, we begin our second run of War and Business, which is what we're in right here at the beginning of the arc. So you're going to get a new Alliance milestone. All right, good for more Dabo tokens. And we're going to get more of these SMSs. So on Saturday the 19th, we got the Alliance milestone kicking off, and they're in a different order. Saturday the 19th also, you're going to get the 24-hour solo milestone for damaging armadas. All right, that's going to be happening right here. Provocation, that's damaging armadas on the first day of that meta. On day 2, or actually I should say also on that Saturday, if you are in the position of building up your Feesha and wanting to upgrade, there will be the 96-hour solo leaderboard. That's called Progression. Here it is right here. That will also run on the 19th, just for you have an opportunity to upgrade the Feesha or maybe build it right here during that solo leaderboard. Also on the 19th, absolutely making up for an empty 18th. On the 19th, you also have a day of ticketed events. 3 more ticketed events will present that day, one of which is free, and the other 2 of which will be ticketed entry from leftovers or paid tickets. All right. Now, on February the 19th also, we are going to come back up here and we are going to pick up on Quark's test. All right. Now, this was the Quark meta. Let me see if I can find it right here. Quark's test strength. This is a separate part. It's a different 48 hours, but it does involve armadas. Now, let's go back. We've got armadas right here. Attacking rare or epics, okay? Attacking rare or epics. And this is worded a little bit differently. I expect this to be starts, and I expect this to be kills and losses, all right? Again, going back to how Bork Barrett and Heart of Ston were, this is what I expect. I do not expect Exchange to count. I don't expect Doomsday to count. I don't expect Swarmadas to count. This is going to be, well, it says right here, Federation, Romulan, Klingon, and Pirate targets below level 45, which is interesting. But again, I expect this to be heavily incentivizing starts with participation on kills and losses. Now, the interesting thing to note here is that this is the 48-hour milestone that does need to be completed if you plan on unlocking Quark in the way that we have described, all right? But it is also overlapping with the War and Business that is going on, all right? So this is on the 20th, and also on the 20th. No, it's also on the 19th, all right? Up here. Right here, Provocation, all right? Also on the 19th. So on the first day of the Quark meta, where rares and epics are counting, you're also getting a damage Armada event. I expect this one to be simpler, but again, synergy, double dipping. I kind of like it. By doing the Quark meta, I'm going to finish Provocation very, very easy. That is on Saturday the 19th, so a very, very busy day on the 19th. Finally, we go into the 20th, where you got one new SMS. It is also War and Business. You're going to be mining. That is right here, Extraction. Then that is Sunday, so you're also going to have Swarm to do that day as well. Monday the 21st, we're going back into Speculation Solo Leaderboard. This is the Devore PvP event, okay? Devore PvP. And then lastly, on Tuesday, you've got the Elimination event again, which is Hostiles right here. Elimination, which is going to be Hostiles, okay? So a little bit lighter there as we begin the week. Then we come into the 23rd, where you'll have your second and final Jellyfish Brawl. That's not here on the calendar. But also, you're going to have a second run of mining with the Ferengi right here. Mining with these Ferengi brothers, you'll see right here on the 23rd, accompanying your Alliance leaderboard for recruiting these officers. So again, a great place to dump your Dabo tokens during this event and then use those officers to mine. Again, don't need them, but having them will make it go faster, more points, okay? That'll wrap up your Wednesday, the 23rd. Then we head into the 24th, where we again come down here for this second part of Starfleet Academy, Scramble Communications. It's Quark's Cargo, the second run of the multi-part event. That is the only event going on Thursday, the 24th. And again, Friday, the 25th, absolutely nothing going on in the game. All right. We forgot about Fridays this arc, okay? Friday the 25th, absolutely no new events, nothing. So get out there and play some catch up or enjoy the day off, all right? Saturday the 26th, you begin your second and final Quark's Test auction. All right, this will be the final auction for Quark, in which, again, you'll know what you need to get. You've got to supplement 33 shards if you're not going to buy the $100 Battle Pass. You will also have the auction avatar and the paired resource spend right here, so you'll get some shards and do need to complete that, okay? Also, you're going to have your final day of ticketed events on that Saturday as well, and that is going to do the arc, all right? 3 more ticketed events that day for a total of 3 days of ticketed events for the month, all right? Sunday the 27th, which is technically day 20, you have nothing other than finishing the auction, and then, of course, your Swarm Sunday. So you're going to be finishing the auction, finishing your spends, finishing your power, whatever it is that you're working on, and then doing your ticketed events. Sunday, you got Swarm, and that's it. All right? Monday morning at 11:59 a.m. Eastern, the arc will be over. So, again, a lighter calendar, but what I am most excited about, and we've talked a little bit about this already just in the Discord and on the chats here, are these Dabo refineries, okay? I'm actually relatively excited about this. Now, we do see limit 50. We have been told that players will be able to spend approximately at least 50% of their tokens on the resource of their choice. That kind of tells me that we're looking at hopefully somewhere around 10,000, maybe a little less, okay, of these total Dabo tokens going to be paid out. If that's the case, if we do in fact get, close to 10,000 of these, I'm going to be pretty daggone happy, okay? We've built a calculator we're going to share with you. We are going to keep track of all the loot just like we did during the event store month to find out if in fact this refinery style, this player choice style of rewards is actually still going to pay like a traditional normal month. Scopely says that it'll be pretty daggone close. They say that it should pay like a normal month. We will find out at the end of the month based on the number of refines that we actually get, and we'll try to calculate how many resources and materials that we would have gotten. I remain hopeful because I've really like this player choice, and I really like the way that we get to choose our resources and materials. On the other hand, if we get to the end of the month and it's half of what we got, say in December, then that's going to be disappointing. We will track it. I encourage you to keep an open mind. Spend these Dabo tokens wisely, all right? We've already identified 2 different days on which it might be smart to spend them, so do that very carefully. Community, what do you think? My name is UltimatDJz, and I invite you to leave your comments and your questions in the section below the video. Please click the subscribe button, click on the bell so you know when we got more content coming. We have so much more to come. We have an in-depth video we're going to bring you on the Devore Feesha, including systems, warp ranges, and refinery information, okay? We've finally got all that mapped out and put into a chart, so we'll be sending that out in a video coming up hopefully in the next day or so. We also have that territory capture video that we were talking about making for you guys, so we have a lot of stuff still to come, a lot of great stuff here on the channel. Be sure to click that bell so you know when it comes. Give us a thumbs up, likey like here. Be sure to share with your team. And if you feel so moved, click on the join button down there where you can join our YouTube membership and get your name listed here on our videos. Guys, that is your February event guide. Rules of Acquisition is here, and the Ferengi are here. Quark is here, and what may be nodding to a lead up to Deep Space Nine. We remain excited about that. My name is UltimatDJz from the Talking Trek podcast here on a Teaching Trek YouTube video, reminding you to have a little bit of fun, take a deep breath, and enjoy your events. Choose your rewards, and we'll see how the mining thing goes. Because, I don't like mining, so whatever. On the Feesha, I'm most excited about these, so we'll see how that plays out. All right, everybody. You have a good night. I don't know what I'm going to say. Subscribe, thumbs up, share. Thanks. Meow for now. Bye. Meow. See you later. Meow.